So guys, welcome back. It's Friday Facts on nature, wildlife, and what's going on around this area where I live in Hessen. Anyway, I got a dose of COVID. This is my second dose of the crap in a couple of years, and I'm home. I've been home since Tuesday. I finished some cables Wednesday, and while I was going to work on Wednesday, riding in, I'd done a test when I got to work because I didn't have no tests at home. I got the COVID, so I finished my cables, I come home. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's cut the crap. Yes, I look a mess. I've spent most days in bed right up until now, and here we go. Over winter, I had people messaging me and about fuel because of, in the UK you can't use log burners, they're bringing all these new laws in and everything. And I had somebody to say to me on my Facebook account, fucking Germans are burning down all the forests to use to fuel your log fires. So let's get this straight, right? Let me kick this off like this before I show you the video footage that I filmed Tuesday on my way to work. So, first off, past few years, saying 10 years or a little bit more, we've hardly had a decent rainfall over winter. We've hardly had any snow here. The lowest it's dropped since I've been out here has been about -18. Since then, we've had maximums of 9s and 10s. If we're lucky, we've had a few 10s around this area. Only over one night here, one night there. So, where we haven't had enough rainfall, the pine woodland that the Deutsch started to grow so many years back is all dying off. It's not getting the water, so the woodland's dying out. When it dies out, it needs coppicing. It all needs cutting down, hence wood piles, right? There is no we're going in the woods and we're cutting down ancient oaks and all that. So people like Tim Derham, my mucker Tim, you don't know what's going on. No disrespect, you don't know what's going on. You were talking out your arsehole. And to prove that people like you are talking out your arsehole and you don't know what's going on over here in Europe, this video will prove it. Now we have the Storks fly over here, they migrate here through the summer, and they fly out from Africa, right? They do their stops on their way, but this is where they get to out here across Hessen and other parts of Germany. Now, we've started to find, not me personally, but the Deutsch wildlife protection and stuff and whatever they are, they're starting to find the storks are not going home over winter. Why? Because it's been mild. We've had mild winters, completely mild. Now, when it does get cold, what the storks do, right, is they fly and find the big spotlights in the car parks, places like that, sides of the motorways where they have the big parking bays for the lorries, and the storks will roost up on top of the light, on top of the spotlight. The reason why they do this is the only way they keep their feet warm, right? So what's coming up now is little footage of some storks, and there's going to be a photo shot in a moment. I'm going to show you that the storks sit up in the mist. This was, let me get this right, Tuesday I done the video footage. Wednesday morning when I went into work, because Tuesday I was all dizzy and strange at work, I felt like I was drunk, or sea legs. I felt like I had sea legs. When I was walking, my legs and my whole body was swaying. When I done a test on Tuesday, that's when I found out I had COVID. So anyway, on the Tuesday I got the video footage of the storks. On the Tuesday as I was riding to work, they was clacking, and I could hear the clacking through the fog. And when I turned around and looked up on top of the lamps across the street from me, sure enough, they were doing exactly what I just said in this video. they were sitting up on top of there to keep their feet warm, sitting on top of the floodlights. So the temperature's changing out here in Deutschland. We ain't just going in and cutting down all the trees like they're talking and telling. They're all full of shit in the UK, right? We're taking the old trees, the dead trees, the ones that you'll see many pine forests across Europe at the moment. Obviously not up in Norway and stuff because they get plenty of water, still plenty of rainfall. We're down here, we ain't getting it. Saying that, we've now just had some heavy flooding in Frankfurt last night, no, the night before last, and today's Friday, so Thursday night, whenever it was, Wednesday night, we had some heavy rainfall. We had a big storm, and a lot of damage was caused. Frankfurt Airport, all cancellations on flights because of, it was very deep. We had a hell of a lot of water. But anyway, onto this video. I hope you enjoy it. This is just to let you know, the Storks ain't always flying home. The weather is changing. I'm not saying, oh, it's climate change, because of the way it's worded now. They make climate change look like, oh, it's a thing caused by us. The climate is constantly changing. People forget that we are not out of an ice age at the moment. It's still melting away from the last one, right? So all this climate change scaremongering by governments and the media and so, right? Go back, look it online, find it online. It's all melting back. It's done it before, and it'll do it again. When it's done it this time, the planet will heat right up. And then what happens is all the gases and everything, and then it freezes right down. That's the cycle. That is the absolute cycle of the planet. If you don't understand it, Google it, look into it. And this video now is to prove to you that even when the weather gets fairly crap here, and over winter, the storks stay. Now, a bird that's migratory all the way from Africa is staying here in Germany, wintering here. Yeah, that's not normal, is it? So that proves the planet is warming up, right? It is, and it does it. It's done it forever. It will always do it. So anyway, I'm on with this video. I hope you enjoy it. There's your facts. The planet's heating up. The storks are staying over winter. When it gets really cold, they move on to the big lamps. They move on to the spot lamps over car parks and things like that. So anyway, I'm done. I'm going in to have some more medicine. And yeah, I'll leave you this little bit of footage of the storks, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Moch 73. As soon as I'm better, guys, I will be out. Hopefully, when I do a test Sunday evening, hopefully I can get back into work. Because I've had a few extra days off than I wanted. Obviously, I didn't camp last weekend because we had a big festival over here in the village. And I had a friend over from the UK, a very good friend of mine. But in the next couple of weeks, I will be out. Next Friday facts, you won't want to miss it. It's the beavers here in Germany. Yes, the beavers. A little bit of footage for you will be up next Friday. So enjoy this video. Thanks for sticking around. Moch 73, what more can I say? Love you, leave you. If you ain't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. And yeah, we're here, guys. I ain't gone nowhere. I'm just really ill. So I'm going to go in, dose myself up with, it's called Gripperstat. It's for like colds, flus, whatever. And it just takes that edge off. So anyway, I'm out. Love yous, leave you. Thanks for sticking around. Nice to have 105 subscribers. I'm actually over the moon with that. I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm done. Moch 73. Here comes the Storks. I'm out. Right, guys. Sorry. This is as ever, just with my phone. But looksy. How many storks do you want in one go, guys? One got a bit peed off and he's flown over there somewhere on his jacks. He got peed off because he was here and I said good morning. There you go, guys. Seems like got a little communal going on here. They're going to fatten up and by the seams of things, because of how shite this weather's been, they're going to probably jog on early this year. They'll probably fly south, and some might actually stay in Germany because they tend to now. There has been lots of reports of the Storks staying here. Sorry, there's a car going to come past in a minute. But there you go, guys. Of them or so, and old Billy No Mates went over here somewhere. He flew up there. Windy, mate, windy. On a push bike, one-handed. In the wind. Oh shit, don't dare. They love it, look at them. Look, 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 more coming in. Jesus Christ. Oh. I spooked that one, didn't I? Like, how many we got? All moved on there. Ha! Because I nearly fell off my bike. There you go. There you go. Up on the lights, plenty of them. That is how the Storks keep their feet warm, standing on top of the lights. There you go. Now he's going out with some breakfast. There goes his matey. And the next one will follow in a bit. It's up on top of there. There's another one out over that way as well. I heard them tap 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 the beaks. Communicating. Sound like a drum beat. But anyway, there you go. There's a little bit for you more on the Storks. To stay here over winter in Germany. That's them. They sit up on top of the street lamps. Plenty on there, guys, plenty on there.